Right, hello, welcome back. I am Big Johnny, and let's have a progress update, shall we? And also today, we want to touch on side effects that have come from the Mounjaro, the good, the bad, and the smelly. Let's be honest. So, update first. I'm just about to finish my 8th week. That'll be my last dose of the 5 ml dosage, and I have lost just about 2 stone there or thereabouts. It fluctuates, but 2 stone, which if you're from America or anywhere else in the modern world is £28, which for just under 8 weeks, you can't really complain, can you? I know I've mentioned before about the food noise. That is starting to come back a bit, but that's more, I think that's more just a habit, because it's a bit like, I suppose it's a bit like smoking. If you try and stop it all at once, it's a very hard thing to do. But it is coming down slowly. Like I say, I do need to look at eating different stuff, because I'm eating a lot of the same sort of things, and it's not that I'm getting bored of stuff that I eat a lot. It's more, I need to start having more variety, more different fruit and veg, that sort of business. Just to spice up the diet a bit, because I'm eating a lot of steaks, a lot of protein, a lot of chicken. Desperately trying to keep away from bread and carbs, that sort of business, which is basically all I've lived on for the last 30 years. Fried chicken and potatoes and sandwiches and that sort of stuff, all the bad stuff basically, which is why obviously you get to 25 stone. But side effects, initially I think everyone feels a bit queasy after the first dose. I don't know anyone that hasn't, who I've spoken to. They always feel a bit queasy in the first couple of days, but myself, I never vomited. I only feel queasy. That went away fairly quick. I've not had any bruising or anything around where I've been injecting, because I think a couple of people have done, but I think the trick is to actually, when you do inject yourself, properly, grab hold of the fat where you're going to be injecting, whether you do it in your belly or your legs. Properly pinch it and then inject into say there, if you injected it, that's your belly. That's what I like to do. So injections have all been lovely. They do not hurt at all, as I said last week. Any other side effects? I've not had any. I know some people have, and they've felt a bit sick and stuff like that. I've not really drank any alcohol while I've been on it. I mean, the most I've had in the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks, has been, I think, 2 bottles of Budweiser that I'll drink, and I've had them when I've been out at the casino playing poker. That's one of my other hobbies is poker. But literally I'll be driving, and that's 2 bottles in over the space of 5 or 6 hours, literally just to have a drink. I've not had a proper session on the booze yet, which I don't drink mega amounts anyway. Apart from when I play darts, which is my other hobby. But I'm back playing darts this week, so I'll see, because I've heard some people say they either can't get drunk or they get drunk really quickly, which seems really odd. So I might have an experiment this week. I'll see how quick I can get drunk. I don't know if that's responsible or not. Obviously, been trying to lose weight, so. But what I might do when I'm on the drink, I might start drinking different. I've always been a, Copperberg, fruity cider, lager top, that sort of business. I might try, vodka and Diet Coke, even though I don't really like it. There's something to keep the calories down. If there's no point paying 140 odd quid a month and then having a night on the booze, I suppose. Another side effect, if like I've said before, I've had a couple of cheap meals where I've had some fast food, and sometimes after that I do feel a bit sick after I've not being sick, just feeling sick after you've ate some junk food, or if you binge on food. Like I was in a bad mood the other day, and I had one of my old Chinese orders with chili salt chips, chili salt chicken, and a Szechuan pork, and I ate a lot. I was in a bad mood, had a bad day. So I ate the lot, and then I really regretted that. I felt really bad afterwards. The only other side effect, and it isn't a nice one, is constipation. You will get constipated like you've never been in your life. Literally, without getting too graphic, sometimes you're there pushing like you're trying to give birth, and that's what comes out. Or maybe even a golf ball that size. That's what you end up having at the end. Drop that. And that can be disconcerting, because sometimes you literally, I think I went through a stage of going 4 days without going to the toilet, which isn't fun. And then it does hit, and then once it comes, it's like I need to go. But the 45 minutes the other day for that, not literally for that. I haven't been eating golf balls. Oh, shot. And then I don't know if it's something I ate or had a reaction to something where it was a complete opposite, the other end. When put it this way, I'm glad we got an ensuite. Put it that way, because if I was downstairs and the toilet was upstairs, or vice versa, I wouldn't have made it. It'd have been new pants time. So without getting graphic, I think you all know what I'm talking about. The brown rain, the trots, the old mishits. And I've only had that once in 8 weeks. So I don't know if it's something I ate. But I know other people have said they've had a similar experience. So it maybe there's a certain food I ate that you need to avoid. Because obviously that sort of thing is never fun. Other than that, I've had no side effects myself. I'm starting next week on the 7.5ml dose, so we'll see how we get on with that. And we'll keep you updated. I mean, the first video I did really well. The second one no one watched. Hopefully somebody watches this one. But I'll keep you all updated. Thanks for watching. See you again.